Hey, John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com, and this video is going to be a little bit different than most of my videos if you've been following my channel here and my weekly videos. In fact, that's really what I want to talk about this week, which is basically that I'm going to be stopping doing these weekly videos. And what I'm actually going to do is not stop completely, but I'm going to change this into a monthly video. I think that's a little bit of a better cadence for me right now. I've been kind of working really hard for the last few years and producing, these YouTube videos every week and the podcast, now 2 podcasts every week, blog posts, newsletters, and all the other stuff that I've been doing, 30 Pluralsight courses last year and this new How to Market Yourself course this year. And I don't want to use the word burnout because I tend to think that burnout gets used too often, and I don't really think that's what the problem is. I could push forward and keep going if I wanted to, but I'm kind of at this point where I'm not really excited about everything that I'm doing every week, because every week it's sort of the same thing over and over, and I feel like I'm not giving as much insight or sharing as much valuable information right now, because this is pretty much all that I'm doing. When I'm just producing content, when I'm just producing this type of stuff, I'm not really experiencing more of the world, so I'm not really bringing any new insights. And so I'm thinking that by going to this once a month cadence, and I'm gonna do that with most things. I'll probably keep my blog going at once a week for now, but most likely I'm going to take the Get Up and Code podcast, these YouTube videos, and a few other things potentially at a once a month pace instead of a once a week. I might change it later. I might drop it completely. That's one thing I've been considering lately, is really, do I want to continue going down this road? It's been great. I've had a lot of traction. I've been able to be pretty successful here. But success and money isn't everything. Sometimes you gotta just kind of go where you want to go and kind of explore the things that you want to explore. And that's kind of where I'm starting to feel right now, that I'm not growing as a person in this area, even though I might be growing, from a financial perspective or growing from a career success perspective. I don't know if this is the path that I want to continue going down. Obviously this will always be some part of my life. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy doing these types of things in general. But so that's where I'm at right now. It's kind of a weird place. I'm trying to chart the future. I'm finishing up a book for Manning. That's a really long book. It's going to be like a 500-page book, and I'm coming close to the end of that. So that's been a lot of the work that I'm doing. But I'm really thinking about cutting back. I've thought about the idea of taking like a year sabbatical or something of that sort, but we'll see what happens. For now, I think the first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to scale back a few things. I might start cutting things that are not as profitable, or things that I don't enjoy doing as much, and see where things take me. But so that's it. Sorry to break bad news if you've been watching these videos every week. If you look forward to them coming out, I'll still be doing the videos. It's just going to be once a month, at least for now. And so that's it. Thanks again for all the support. I've appreciated everyone that's really supported me in doing this. It's not easy to get up in front of a camera and to talk about topics sometimes, and feeling like an idiot sometimes because you don't know what you're talking about. But hey, it's been a learning experience for me. Hopefully, those of you that have been following me for a while, hopefully I've been able to, give you some kind of insights in your life or help you in some way. I'm not an expert in all of these subjects. I'm just teaching what I know, just talking about what I'm experiencing, and hopefully that's been helpful to you as I'm charting my own way. I'm finding my own path, and hopefully if I can just even just make you think about some of these topics, then I've accomplished what I set out to accomplish. So that's it. I guess I will talk to you next month instead of next week. Don't forget to check out simpleprogrammer.com, and like I said, the podcast and everything else should be going to this once a month cadence as well, although the blog posts will keep coming out every week for now. Have a good one. Take care.